Welcome to the winning life. The life where all you do is win, one, and win it. That's the life that Empower Mornings always display. Why? Because we believe God. And believing God meaning we are on the winning team. We're part of the winning team. So no matter how we shoot the ball, it's still going to go in. It might take a minute for the ball to get up in the air, but as it goes, when it land, baby, it's a winning season. Not just a season, but this is a winning lifestyle. You know, when Regina teaches us to stop eating certain things and let it become their lifestyle, winning is our lifestyle. It's not just a season because we're not trying to get a temporary anything. We want God to remove every thought that's not like him and continue to just believe God. How do you do it? Every single day, just keep believing God. Keep trusting him and keep holding him in your arms. Doris, good morning. Patricia, good morning. Phyllis, good morning. Cynthia, good morning. YouTube, good morning. IG, good morning. Facebook, good morning. Look at all that.
Shannon, good morning.
Thank you, Shannon. It's the sweet things. Out of the blue, Shannon sent me the sweetest text message of an image, and it just touched my heart. Because when people just think of you, just to think of you, that means something. Because people don't have to think about you. You know?
At all.
And it wasn't one of those send it to 15 people. And if you send it to 15 people, you will be blessed. And how many of y'all hate those little chains? Now, if you don't send this to 15 people, then that's a quick delete. Like, that's a block. Because sending a message does not say if I'm going to be blessed. Oh, y'all. I haven't asked y'all to share in a long time. So I'm going to ask you this morning to share out to some people. And you know, I like calling people out. So call them out. Tell them to get up. Stop just nagging at them kids because them kids won't get up. Leave them babies alone and just put them on a schedule and tell them you better get on up or I guess you're going to go to school with your hair napping, with your... No, I'm just playing. Y'all don't send them kids to school like that. Please don't. Don't send them kids like that. Because y'all are not going to say Sparkle said it. No, you're not going to do that.
No, that's what you need to say. Sparkle said get up this morning. You going as is.
As is. As is. So don't forget, continue to get your body and your mind prepared for our fast. Yes. Our fast is October the 1st through the 21st. We have two options. So two options, you know, God gives us two decisions. Either you're in or you're out. So we're giving you two decisions. Either you want a modified fast or you want a Daniel fast. So guess what we removed? Excuses.
Period. Right.
So don't come to, I have sugar. I can't take, no. We had a modified one. so you can still get it there. So get ready. We will, as closer time comes, we
Hmm.
will start putting out exactly what it is, what we're asking you to fast from. But Daniel fast is pretty much like a vegan fast.
Hmm.
It's where you let go of meat. You don't have not a piece of meat during that time. And then the modify, we are no pork, no bacon. So y'all pray for me. Pray for my bacon. I am, me and some bacon. Love each other. Okay. No bacon, turkey, seafood, and chicken only. That's the only meats that you can have. And then you need as many vegetables as possible. No sugar. Leave that sugar alone. Again, talking to me. No sugar. So we will come on very soon to give you more details. Good morning, Reverend Pat. Good morning, Doris. Good morning, Kathy. Cynthia, are you with the meat claim
Yes,
with
they in
me
the
or
house
the
today.
sugar? So, Regina, what you say?
They're in the house today. Look at them. They
They
all popping
are. They
in.
coming in strong. So
Yeah.
let's go on and kick it off from Regina. You gonna go on and bless them this
Yes, you know
morning?
what? I'm excited. I have a spirit of excitement. And I don't get excited. Hey, if anybody knows me, I don't get excited.
Right. Right.
There's not much that moves me to get me excited. So if my spirit is excited that, um, we're in a good place and I'm in a good place. And so we've been doing a lot of giving, ourselves and you guys some really, really good nuggets about not it's not about if we want to be confident. Our mindset has to shift and say, we're confident, we're
Mhm.
top tier, you know, but what comes with that is that we have to walk what we're speaking. It sounds good. We can get excited. We can get hyped up. That's all good because we need the hype all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? For our spirits, you know what I'm saying? For ourselves, so we could be built it up. And when I began to think about everything that we've been talking to, and I said, you know what? In order for us to get the full effect of everything that we're talking about, we must have a clean, we must have a cleanse. So the fast is coming in beautifully. You see what I'm saying? This is the time where we're being cleansed. And so I'm going to be talking about detoxing mind, body, and soul. There
Mhm.
has to have a detoxification going on in order for everything to operate properly. Okay? Meaning we need to be in alignment. Our temple is now being cleansed. Okay? That's a detox. You guys will always hear me say we're more spirit than flesh.
Mhm.
Okay. So we must start first with the spirit man of how we detox. So when I'm talking to you guys, I want you to think of mind, body, and soul. We are a whole. So when I speak about detoxing, this all is alignment. And if you fall into one of these categories, that's fine. No judgment. We're just giving you information. So now that you have it, you can apply it and let's move on and continue being top tier so we can stay there. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me this. Okay. So the number one, these are signs and symptoms of you need to detox. And if you fall in these categories, like I said, it's fine. We just now know and we're going to apply. Feeling mentally cluttered. Has anybody had any issues at times where you feel mentally cluttered? Difficulty focusing, okay? Racing thoughts or feeling overwhelmed. That can happen quite often to a lot of us,
Right.
okay? And we don't realize like what's going on, Where's the off balance is what we start need to asking ourselves. Number two, has anybody ever feel or have felt or are feeling now low energy levels? Where you just don't have the energy. You don't know why. You maybe you think you've gotten some rest. You have low energy levels. You're constantly feeling fatigued.
Mm.
Okay. Mind, body, and soul. Remember, align all three. Okay. Heightened stress. How many of you guys are experienced that? Have experienced that before? We're talking about detoxification, guys. Mind, body, and soul. Okay. experience increased levels of stress, anxiety, or irritability. You know, these are, I mean, and these are common. And I'm looking like, well, you were experiencing that. You're not experiencing this no more. I'm starting to evaluate where now I'm getting ready to go into October of how my detoxification is going to look, depending on what category I fall in. So pay attention, okay? Physical symptoms such as headaches, digestive issues, or frequent illnesses.
Mm.
Mind, body, and soul. I'm going to keep saying that because it has to be in alignment. So why is it so important for us to prioritize ourselves? If we're even having some of these, which are very common, we can eliminate the effect of them. And this is how we're going to do it. Okay. Unhealthy habits, engaging in excessive consumption of unhealthy foods, alcohol, or substances. You know, how does it affect our body? Detoxification. Lack of motivation. Have anybody ever just felt lack of motivation? Struggling to find purpose or passion for daily activities. These could be very common activities that, that could bring beneficial results. Detoxification. 9, negative self-talk. We've been talking about this, not
Yeah.
speaking positive affirmations into our life. If we're constantly being negative, what kind of results do we expect to get? Negative results, because that's what our mind is trained to always go to. Feeling spiritually disconnected. Has anybody in your life have ever felt spiritually disconnected? Not meaning that you are disconnected, but for some reason you don't feel like the connection that you used to have in your walk. Everybody's journey is different. Okay. Now I want to go into the talking about everything that I just got done talking about. And I had some time to review and do my researches. I'm never going to come to you guys and just give you some, lies. You can always cross-reference me. Um, this is a time and where we adjust our mindset and go into October already prepared, already ready to say, you know what, I'm this top tier level that we've been talking about, this confidence that we've been talking about. It must represent, it must show. The fruits will show. And it's like we're talking about value. How do we like to be valued? How do we like to have worth? It first starts with us. How do we value ourselves? How do we show worth to ourselves? It's just the same thing as the positive affirmations that we're always talking about, building ourselves up. Now we have to put that into action of what that looks like. And going into this fast, only some things come through fasting and prayer. There have been some of you guys that have faced some really hard times. There are some people who have been dealing with illnesses in their body, and some people have been dealing with death in their families. This all has an effect on the body, how the mind processes it, how they process grief, how they process pain in their body. All this has to be detoxed out of us. Okay? So now you're going into October and you're going into the fast. This is a time for cleansing. I'm talking about healing. This is sacred healing, mind, body, and soul. I believe that the body can heal thyself if it's given the proper nutrients, mind, body, and soul. I only come from personal experience because I've experienced these different areas in my own life. So I know what it is to be in these different levels of what I'm talking about and what I gave you, because there's a time where I had to really detox completely because I was so bogged down to where it kept me from where my purpose is. Everybody has a purpose in life. We don't lack any of that. Okay. So during this time, take evaluation of the areas in your life of where you need to detox. And if you are struggling in more areas, you now know that what it takes. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in those positions before to where you've, felt like, you know what, this is a struggle. I just can't seem to get it right. I get excited about something, but I don't stick with it. And then I jump onto something else and I don't stick with it. Instability, consistency. Okay? Think about it. Consistency in everything will bring you to success in every area of your life. Be consistent with it. When you become detoxified and now you have a clean temple and you've implemented everything that you've been seeking, guarantee you, watch it manifest. I'm not going to be on here long, but I just wanted to impart that into you guys that it is very possible to continue and for us to keep growing and keep growing and keep growing to higher heights. Angela, y'all come in.
Listen, it's powerful when you start thinking about mind, body, and soul. Because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times, of course, and let's just keep it real. And Kathy, I got on here. Yes, I need to detox in my mind, my body. I also need God to help me to forgive in ways that I can't,
Mm-hmm.
and continue on my journey of loving me.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. A lot of times when you talk about Daniel fast or people talk about fasting, a lot of times it's more so geared towards food and what you're intaking and all of those things. And people start thinking about losing weight and all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's not the end goal, honestly. It's the byproduct, but it's not the goal really.
Mm-mm.
In the detoxification, I love what you said about the consistency in all levels of life because
Mm-hmm.
that's the goal. You want to get to a place where you consistently pray, consistently meditate, take some time for yourself, consistently
Yeah.
get good rest, consistently eat well, consistently save money, consistently, put time in for your business or your job or whatever it is
Yeah.
that is part of your purpose. Consistency, and a lot of times, of course, it's hard for people to be consistent.
Yes.
You'll start off strong and then you'll fall off. That's why, every year, they say vision boards and they say, people make New Year's resolutions and before the month is out, they've already fallen off because we like discipline. And, that is probably what the main thing is. In order to get consistent, you have to have some discipline. You have to have something in place that no matter what, I'm going to get up and pray. No matter what, I'm going to say
Mm-hmm.
these affirmations. No matter what, I'm going to read
Mm-hmm.
my Bible. No matter what, I'm going to drink this water. No matter what, I'm going to, whatever that is for you. But it has to be where how some people go and they on vacation and they still go to the gym. Somebody else may be like, "Oh, I'm on vacation, I ain't doing none of that." Somebody else is like, listen, wherever I'm
Yeah.
going, I need to be in a hotel that has a gym because I'm still going to work out.
Mm-hmm.
Regina just did a vacation recently and she went out and got some bikes and she was out riding because her lifestyle is consistent with I still got to move my body.
Mm-hmm.
That is the place that you have to get to in walking, not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. People have
Mm-hmm.
to be able to understand that I'm not doing it for accolades from everybody else. When
Nothing.
I do this, it's for me. It's for me to get my body in alignment, my mind in alignment, my soul in
Mm-hmm.
alignment with
Mm-hmm.
God. And
That's
that
it.
requires you to put in some work.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Elisa says, that's why I make a prayer board instead of a vision board because I
Amen.
consistently use it.
There
I
you
Yeah.
love
go.
that. A
I
prayer
love
board. I
that.
love
I
that.
love
Yes.
that. Beautiful.
And I
I
don't really
love
hear
that.
too many people say that. It's
Yeah.
I
always
love that.
boards. I don't really hear. I don't think I've ever heard
I
anybody
haven't heard
talk
Yeah.
it.
about
Well, a few months, like maybe last year, I spoke about a vision board,
Mm-hmm.
and why we have let it be a trend. It's just
that.
Mm-hmm.
a thing to do once a year. Let's come up with a vision. When you say vision, that's God. God had to give you visions. You're not putting on a bunch of, I want to do this, I want to do
Oh no.
that, and I want to get this and I get that. A vision board is visions. God put it in you for you to write the vision and make it plain. And people took away what the meaning of a vision board. You saw vision boards, just all kinds of stuff on a vision board. Versus I call mine a manifestation. What am I speaking? What am I consistently doing and following through? What's your follow-up? How are you gonna show up? How are you gonna discipline? Like how are you gonna be consistent? Exactly what you said, Angela. I mean, both of y'all was saying about the consistent. But that's where I'm saying, like I said earlier, we are changing lifestyles. We're not wanting things for a season. This has to be a
Yes.
lifestyle for
Yes.
you.
There you
You
go.
have to live through fasting and praying. You should not have to wait for man to tell you when to go on a fast. God might say today, no, we're removing, no, no, no,
That's
no.
true.
And when he's telling you no, we have to be able to listen to the no, because we will flip a no. We'll flip. Well, God,
Yep.
did you mean, like, we'll start
Right,
asking,
right, right.
did you mean that I can't be on social media at all? Like, or did you mean just like we will rationale it
Right.
and make
Right.
it what we want it to be to fit
Mhm.
us? We have a way of just however it fit, I'm gonna make it fit. No, we are going through this fast and prayer so that fast and prayer can be a part of what you adapt in or you adopt in your life forever.
Yeah,
Not waiting on empower
Right.
more. When they gonna do another fast? Because I feel like I need another fast. Why you waiting?
exactly.
And and I'm glad fast is not just from food.
Tell them.
Fast might be from where you normally go on a regular, what you
Uh-huh.
normally do. He might be breaking some habits, and so that you can see some things different. He might tell you on the fast every day go a different route.
That's
Fast
right,
food people.
Fast
it
for
may
honey.
it
people.
may be that you need to block that booty call that you having, because
There you
that's
go.
not what
Speak
God is
about it.
leading you to. Come
That's
on,
right.
y'all. Let's be real about it.
Yeah,
It's
be
some things
real.
that
Yeah,
people
them
are doing, that you got to think about.
detox.
Maybe you need to
Tell them,
fast
sis.
from spending this money going out shopping on
Yep.
Amazon or Sheen or all these different places, because they delivering packages every week. Maybe
That's
that's your
it.
fast. Maybe God is telling you, I need you to pump your brakes, because what I need for you to do is to accumulate money, build your savings up, because I got something for you coming. That's gonna require you to put a deposit
Right.
on. But if you keep buying these clothes, trying to go and impress people or do this, then the third, or because you just got a shopping addiction,
Mm-hmm.
I got something bigger and better for you. I need you to get disciplined in this area. This person that
Hey.
you're going to see every night at whatever time it is, I need you to fast from that, because this is really not
Yep.
who I have for you. The longer that you entertain this, it's the longer it's going to take you to get what I have for you. I got somebody. I just need you to be disciplined.
Right.
Delays are real. Delays are real. And
Delays are
people
real.
say, I'm just waiting on God. I just been waiting on God. No, God don't need you to be in no wait. God is waiting on you to clean out some stuff, detox
There
some
you
stuff,
go.
Yeah.
consistency. I know for me, when the old me until God changed, when I was with somebody, I made them an idol. I made them my
Mm.
God. I put them first. Like, oh, it's all about them. No, God is a jealous God. So you don't know what to do with it. I just break it completely. Let me go and get you where it's about me and you. And now my mindset is life is about me and God. What's your why? Me and God, to please God, to serve God, to be
Mm-hmm.
where God has called me to be. And I can't be with anyone that does not understand that he can never come before God.
Right.
And shouldn't.
Exactly. But you
And
have to
vice
put some
versa.
consistency in your own life too. Just because you ain't
Yeah.
got no a
Hey.
boo now you don't go to Bible study. Now you don't do your waking up an hour early and doing your meditation. You have to make sure that you keep God as the front. I mean, people say center, but shoot, put them
Front.
all front, center, middle, sideways, wrapped around. Like I don't.
All up and through them. All up
Honey,
and
that's
through
the secret sauce. That's the plug.
them. Yeah.
That's the plug. But the plug is also clear your mind. Our minds are so cluttered with all
Mm-hmm.
the things that you have to get done. We have a bunch of deadlines that we have to sit. We your mother, your sister,
Yeah.
your auntie, your cook, your employee, you're a part of a sorority, you're like it's a lot in the mix at one time. But what if God is saying for October, I don't want you to be at the sorority meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to be at the whatever Uncle Near's every Friday as your cool down time. Because and just what we're saying is be very mindful as we're preparing to go into this
Mm-hmm.
fast, because God is going to tell you what he needs you to fast from too. Not just
Yes.
what we put down on a list, but you have to have some additionals that God has told you to do.
Personally, yeah.
Exactly. And I'm gonna say this. My sister-in-law had shared a post, transparent post the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And good morning, Miss Bertha. And it was about social media,
Uh-huh.
and how, you can be so caught up in social media. She said, like, she would be maybe in prayer time or whatever, or meditation time, or, doing something, and you'll get a notification. And she'll stop and look at the notification and see what that is, and it was a distraction. It was taking her away from, or you get on social media and say, okay, well, I'm just going to go in here and do this. And before you know it, you're on there for hours instead of, or you constantly check. As soon as you get up in the morning, some people, you can't even get out of bed and say, God, thank you for waking me up this morning,
That's
without
true.
scrolling and looking and seeing who responded to your post, who did this.
That's true. That's
It
so
has to
true.
get to a point where God knows he's first, and you're not getting distracted by who texted you. You know how some people, and this is my pet peeve. I being in church, when people get a text message or something, they get up and go leave to go check that. Back in the
Mm-hmm.
day when we didn't have cell phones, you couldn't go check nothing. You set your butt there from the
Nothing.
time the service started to the time it left. And if
Girl,
any
the way my grandma would have knocked me upside my
baby,
head.
Miss Jordan, make it personal between you and God. Yes, but it
That's
has
it.
to be, you have to have some sacredness about things in your life. Like, it should be some things that are non-negotiable. Like, I know when we were all, my daughter had an event this weekend, for her brunch, and I was getting, normally I may have my phone sitting down, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Everybody that I
Enjoy.
love or that matters at this particular point in time is here
It's
with me.
here.
And you
So
said
what am I
that.
putting my phone? Why am
You
I putting
said
my
that.
phone out?
You
Why am I
said
looking at my
she
phone?
said it out of her mouth. Like, why? I don't need my phone. The
I don't need
people
I
my
I
don't
phone.
need
love
my
are sitting
phone.
right here. I
Exactly.
don't need my phone. My family's right here. My friends right here. So what I
That's
need a
it.
phone for?
What I need a phone
And
for?
I didn't see you pull out that phone not one
Not
time.
one time. It stayed in my purse the entire time. Because I thought about it, and you get so
That's good.
conditioned to want to see, like, who texted me, or who's on Facebook. But let me scroll, because when people go places, y'all can be at restaurants, and what do you see? People
Yes.
scrolling through their phone. They're not even communicating with each other, because they're on their phones looking at videos, or looking at scrolling through Facebook or some other social media
That's
platform.
true.
But at the end of the day, if you're with somebody, put that
Enjoy that
up, because
time.
it can wait. Whoever called you, guess what? If they sent you a message and you don't respond within the first 43 seconds, it's okay. It's okay to respond back later on. It's okay to do what you're
Yes.
doing and not allow them to
It's okay.
interrupt. Same
Okay,
thing with
Angela.
God.
Sparkle, put your phone up. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you, because we always want to see, like, on the side, like, let me just
I
check this real quick
know.
while Alicia said that's
Yeah.
why when people go to concerts, I be lost because they on social media and not able to be in the moment and enjoy it without trying to inform
They
the
took
world.
more videos
You
Wow.
than
got
they
to take a
did.
picture.
Dang.
You got to
At
make
a
sure everybody
concert?
see this. Good morning, Angelina. People are so disconnected to the present moment. That is so true.
Yes.
And you got to get
They
back
are.
into it. And that is what this is designed for, to really bring the awareness. Talk to your people. We're so concerned about what name brand you wearing, or, you're just so
Tell them,
concerned about
sis.
let
How you look.
everybody know stuff. It's okay that people are not all up in your business. You don't have to let
That's
them
okay.
know every time you make a move, every time you somewhere you checking in, every time you with somebody, you like, ching, take smile for the picture.
And if y'all notice, that is so not Angela.
I'm not taking
No,
Angela,
it's never Angela.
I don't know
She
if
don't take
Angela even know
pictures.
how to take a picture. Like
She don't
she,
take pictures.
she is so away from that. But when if you ever did I love her experience, the first thing that God told
Yep.
me to tell people was to put up the phone so that you
Yep,
can
that's true.
take
She
this
did.
moment in. And then people will be like, well, I have it on silence. Whether you have it on silent, whether you have it on vibrate, ring, you're still, it's just a habit. Like you're
Yep.
Mhm.
automatically going to look at the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
So
If you
remove the
got it,
phone. So I guess we putting phone on our fast list.
look, Patty
Yeah.
said going on a fast to me is like going on a sabbatical. That one-on-one time with
Yeah.
God, that
Hmm.
one-on-one time with yourself, that
That's it.
intimacy with your family. It's things that we do. You binge watching. You can't wait till Sisters on BT come on because you got to
I
hurry
can't.
up and see that. And you just like,
Ain't that
I
something?
can't.
everybody know when my show come on.
It come back
Uh,
October 25th.
and I see Danny on IG. She said they don't do phones at dinner.
That,
Okay.
Good,
that
because you
Good.
shouldn't. If you're out to eat, really and truly, it should be a time where put your phone up. Let's just
put your phone.
talk. Let's have this. We out and about. Let's
Right.
enjoy this moment. You're gonna do it
Enjoy
when
the
you get
Because
moment.
in the
what
vehicle.
do we used to do? We used to not have phones and all that kind
Thank
of
you.
stuff. So
Thank
we
you.
figured out a way. We figured out we had to come together and think like, what does such and such mean? You didn't go, hold on, Google. You came together and said, okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure out how
That's
to
true.
do some things
This is
differently.
good.
This is different is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Different in God's way. God's way is to separating you from, you are uniquely made. So you're not going to move like everybody else. You're not
That's
going to
right.
respond like everybody else. You're going to do something different. But we're out of time. So we have to go. Um, it just goes by so fast.
It goes
And
by so fast, but we
it
love
goes
it.
by so fast, but it's always a pleasure to be here with you all. It's
Yes,
always
it is.
a pleasure to start your day off with empowerment, loving on
Mm-hmm.
yourself, healing
That's
yourself,
it.
getting delivered, letting God, you like hearing other people's
Yeah.
views. Like it's so amazing to start a day off like this. So we believe God, and we believe that today will be an amazing day
Yes, it
because
will.
we have put some things on your mind. Make sure that you think about, God, what do you need me to remove for? What do you need me to take away for a minute so that I can hear, you can be replaced. So you can replace, so I'm going to replace you, God, for this time that I normally spend on Facebook.
Yes.
Or I'm going to replace you and, go feed the hungry, go do whatever. But
Yes.
Phyllis,
Talk
I
about it,
believe
Sparkle.
God. I believe God because we was getting back off track. So let me get back off. I
Look at
believe God. God is a believer. We have to believe God. Do you believe God? I believe God.
yeah,
Kathy,
I
do you
believe.
believe
God.
God? Angela, do y'all believe God? We believe
Yeah.
God.
We
Have a
believe
blessed
God.
day. We love you.
Bye.